Hey, Patriots fans. We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved New England Patriots. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. This way, you'll stay updated and never miss any breaking news or exclusive content. Recently, a coach met with the media to discuss several important matters for the team during this off-season period. However, the most relevant question remains who will be responsible for playing left tackle. Will we continue with Verderin Lowe, or will we choose to select our starter with the 4th pick in the draft? This decision is crucial for ensuring protection for a young quarterback on his blind side. Additionally, some positive news regarding injuries was shared, involving 2 key players, one from the offense and another from the defense. Below, I will provide more information on this, as the latest updates are vital during this time of anticipation. One issue that arose was a social media post where a player asked fans which number he should wear in this new phase. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments on what you think would be the most appropriate number. I've received various opinions about it, and now I want you to share your views in the comment section. We'll discuss this player further later, but for now, we need to focus on the offensive line. This is truly necessary. I believe the right side is being strengthened with new acquisitions, but we already knew that one player would remain as the right guard. The position that concerns me most is left tackle, and that needs to be addressed. The coach briefly commented on this in the press conference, mentioning that a player who missed most of last season was placed on the inactive list and needed additional weeks to recover. However, now he will have the chance to compete for the left tackle position. Additionally, it's worth noting that another player will be returning this year. This player, who spent most of last year injured, was placed on the inactive list and required extra time to recover. He will have a chance to fight for the left tackle position, but we must also consider that another player will be returning this season. After an off-season procedure, there is hope that he will be ready to attempt to play left tackle again. This is good news. Would you be willing to see these 2 players competing for that spot again this season? Personally, I wouldn't feel comfortable with that idea. I believe one of them is a good backup and has improved over the years, but he's not a starter. He is not being considered by any other team in the league, so why settle for him? The other is still an unknown. He had injury problems last year, and we couldn't fully assess him to understand his capabilities on that side. I believe better talents are available. I truly think we need to draft a starting left tackle. I don't think we should rely on these players to start. Can they compete for the spot? Certainly. I like a good competition, but the starting left tackle should be selected with the 4th pick in the draft if there aren't other standout options available. The coach mentioned exactly that, stating that the draft will provide good alternatives. There are many players we've focused on at different levels. I'm confident that between now and the start of the season, we will have a strategy that benefits us. He emphasized the importance of considering potential picks with the 4th selection. He also believes that the plan will be in place by the beginning of the season. This doesn't mean the current plan is finalized. There are draft picks that may join us next month, and I believe those would be great additions for the left side. Although they are open questions, since they have never played in the league before, they are standing out at the combines. Not to mention they are 2 promising talents. The upcoming month brings exciting opportunities, and there is strong belief that a particular athlete could be a valuable addition to the left side. Although this player, along with another, has yet to debut at the professional level, both have shown great potential during training. It's important to note that both come from a conference known for developing players who successfully transition to the professional league. Observations suggest that one of the athletes appears to have a slight edge over the other in terms of weight, height, and arm length, sparking considerable debate. Regarding arm length, measurements between 32 and 33 inches should be viewed with some skepticism. That's always my opinion. However, it's essential to point out that no mistake can be made when selecting either of them. Personally, I don't have a strong preference between the 2. Both have their strengths and weaknesses, but they are open to coaching and represent the qualities I value in an athlete, such as dedication and continuous effort until the end of the game. It's clear the coaching staff is looking for players with that mindset, especially when evaluating them as potential picks for a significant recruitment. The analysis of which athlete would be the best pick is relevant, considering their individual characteristics. One seems like a solid option. However, this all depends on the team's physical condition, which needs to be in excellent shape for the ideal strategy to be implemented. Last year wasn't favorable, as the team faced several injuries, some of which negatively impacted the season. On the other hand, encouraging news is emerging regarding the health of two crucial players. The first is recovering from an injury, but is showing positive progress, while the second faced significant challenges following a concerning diagnosis on his birthday, resulting in a turbulent journey. One of the athletes mentioned is dealing with an injury and hasn't participated in games, although he's shown positive progress. The other, on the other hand, has faced a difficult situation since a troubling diagnosis, leading to an emotional roller coaster. I believe this must be a rather unsettling experience. Let's focus on the first, a recently acquired player. Information indicates that he is expected to be available by week 1, which significantly influenced the 3-year contract a notable amount. This is due to the expectation that he will play the season opener and provide support to the new quarterback. However, it's essential to clarify that while there is a potential schedule, the details of this timeline are still uncertain. The coach expressed a preference not to set definitive deadlines, acknowledging that this player is working hard to return, which is a positive sign. According to available information, his rehabilitation is progressing well, but the coach avoided setting a timeline, noting that recovery varies for each athlete, which seems to be a cautious approach. It's wise not to make definitive statements about a player recovering from a significant injury. Time is still on our side, and there's a path ahead. I appreciate the statement that everything is progressing as planned. The report suggests that this player should indeed be available for the opening week. So if the coach says the process is on track, it's reasonable to trust that perspective and believe we're headed toward a positive outcome. Considering this player's recovery and acknowledging that each individual has their own pace, this only reinforces the idea that while he's an excellent addition, he can't be the only one. That's simply not viable. Talented players are available to be signed, and there's a need to explore options in the upcoming draft, which offers a range of good receivers and opportunities for the team. In fact, there are stylish hats worth checking out, and they come in various sizes. While some may not wear hats due to fit, others have their own particular taste. For those looking to show off the latest hats associated with the NFL draft, a link is available for easy access. This is undoubtedly a draft that should not be underestimated. Now, it's important to reflect on the challenges faced over the last 365 days. A blood clot diagnosis occurred on a memorable birthday in June, which was undoubtedly an undesirable situation. There has been a steady movement on the reserve list for the 2024 season. After a return, another setback occurred, sending the player back to the list. Returning to training sparked a wave of enthusiasm. There was also participation in a game, but then a return to the reserve list was necessary. This situation clearly illustrates how blood clots can be complicated. It's a serious matter. However, this person participated in 4 games with the team, but it's important to take this with caution since those were just enough opportunities to register a total of 6 tackles. Therefore, it wasn't exactly a standout performance for the defensive line player. The latest update reveals frequent presence at the facility, as well as the intention to engage in a voluntary off-season program, starting soon on April 7th. This indicates that there's a sense of being well enough to be exposed during the warmer days and return to work, which is extremely encouraging. Blood clots can indeed be detrimental to a career, so the fact that he's actively working to return to the field speaks volumes about everyone involved. Additionally, it was mentioned that the energy is an all-time high right now. There's genuine joy in returning, a willingness to train, and excitement for the upcoming season. It seems progress is being made, and there's a sense of great improvements. This means a lot to me and to all of you, the team supporters. The energy is high right now, and the joy is evident. The expectations for training and the upcoming season are high. There are signs that a key player is feeling much better, and if his energy is positive, we should hold on to that as we prepare for the preseason. The health of the athletes is an absolute priority, especially when dealing with serious conditions. A careful plan is being developed to ensure his well-being, taking into account the training and his needs. It's crucial that there's effective communication regarding how he feels, as this will allow the team to create a structure and timeline accordingly. The team really needs this player to be in top shape this year, and it's reassuring to know there's no rush for his return, but instead a careful approach regarding the severity of his condition. It's important to remember that, in a recent season, he had a notable performance on the defensive line, accumulating a significant number of tackles and sacks. When compared to the most prominent performance of the team from last year, the difference is striking. He also managed to force a fumble and defend crucial passes. If we can integrate him into a new defensive formation, it could lead to exciting results. The possibility of a partnership with another athlete tends to increase pressure on opposing quarterbacks and strengthen the pass defense. With other standout players on the team, the chances of an impactful performance are high. The most important question remains his health. There is a possibility that he'll be ready for the first game, but unforeseen circumstances may arise, making his participation in subsequent weeks difficult, which would present an additional challenge. Therefore, the expectation is that everything is progressing favorably in his recovery, maintaining the high energy. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL world has been thrown into a frenzy with rumors swirling around a potential blockbuster move: Josh Allen to the New England Patriots. The mere idea of the Buffalo Bills franchise quarterback donning Patriots colors has sent shockwaves through the league, igniting debates, speculation, and disbelief among fans and analysts alike. Could this be the most dramatic quarterback transfer in recent history? Reports suggest that New England, desperate to regain its dominance in the AFC East, has made an aggressive push to lure Allen away from Buffalo. With the Patriots struggling to find consistency at the quarterback position since Tom Brady's departure, acquiring Allen would instantly restore them as legitimate contenders. However, the logistics of such a move remain murky, with Buffalo expected to demand a historic package in return. Allen, who has been the heart and soul of the Bills since his breakout season in 2020, remains under contract, making any potential trade an unprecedented challenge. The Bills Mafia, Buffalo's passionate fan base, is already up in arms over the speculation, with many dismissing it as pure fantasy. Yet, whispers from league insiders indicate that New England's front office has been exploring every possible avenue to make the seemingly impossible happen. What makes this rumor even more tantalizing is the recent tension between Allen and the Bills management over roster decisions and offensive strategy. With key playmakers departing in recent seasons, there have been murmurs of dissatisfaction behind closed doors. Could this be the opening New England needs to pry away one of the league's premier quarterbacks? As speculation continues to mount, one thing is certain. If Josh Allen were to make the switch to the Patriots, it would send shockwaves through the entire NFL. Fans and analysts alike will be keeping a close eye on every development, waiting to see whether this rumor is just off-season noise or the beginning of a seismic shift in the league's power balance. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.